welcome to Dakbuster, where, this guy went to film school, and I just love Christmas. So I'm here to chat about Christmas movies and all of the things, because we are drinking out of our...
This is my Christmas movie watching mugs.
I mean, because who doesn't have one of these?
If you don't, you're missing out.
Where do we get these? Target. Come
Come
on.
It was a present. I don't know.
It was, it was from me, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. God, I'm so nice. It was a 2021 special.
You're always giving,
I am.
You're always giving, not just in the Christmas time of year.
No, I like to give all year round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Giving.
I do.
Oh my gosh. Yes, anyways. We are using our Christmas movie watching mugs because we are going to be talking about Christmas movies in particular today.
Yeah.
There's plenty of Christmas movies out there.
God, so many.
From Elf to, Die Hard. There's plenty of Christmas movies for everyone to enjoy. So I guess we can kind of just jump into it. Usually we pick our favorite of the genre first.
Really?
So, Tanya, if you would like to pick your favorite Christmas movie, we can chat about that first.
That's very hard.
I know. I feel like ours are going to be the same.
I agree, because there's I have classic Christmas, and I have 90s Christmas, and then I have today Christmas, and
that's true. We could break it down a little bit if we wanted to.
We can, but if I could only watch one Christmas movie forever, it'd be Home Alone.
Oh yeah,
no doubt.
Oh yeah, that's probably mine too. But if I had to pick a different one, it would probably be either The Grinch or Elf. I don't know.
Yeah, Elf. Probably not Grinch. I do like The Grinch with Jim Carrey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Elf is for sure. I have to watch Elf.
Gotta watch it every year.
Every year.
But Home Alone, classic.
Home Alone 2.
Classic.
I
love both of those. I could watch both of them every year.
Home Alone 3, not so much.
Home Alone 4.
No.
And Home Alone 5.
They made a Home Alone 5?
That's the one with the British kid.
Oh, I did watch that one.
That's number 5.
Is
5
it?
or 6.
I watched the last one. I was like, absolutely not.
If it's not the same cast in a movie like that.
No, it's not without Macaulay and Catherine and John and
all of them.
Yeah.
I mean, Daniel Stern and
absolutely.
You just can't.
No,
I mean, that's the only reason why the second one was any good, honestly.
It was so good.
They made it work. Take them to New York, which New York in Christmas time.
I mean, that's something we're doing together at some point.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, you'll see it.
We gotta be.
It's going to happen
in New York for sure. What makes Home Alone so special to you in the holiday? Why is that your number one?
And this is funny because I don't like slapstick comedy.
Yeah,
I'm not a huge fan of it, and I always get made fun of for this. But I love Home Alone because of the colors, the sets, the music. It just all works. I laugh, I cry every single time I watch the movie when he waves at the old guy and he's meeting his son and he's hugging his granddaughter, and it makes me teary.
I know.
It's just
and they got the music.
It's so it all. John Hughes is brilliant at that. I feel like putting music and scenes and feelings, but still it's funny and sometimes too,
Yeah, definitely. And then the nice thing about that is it has the classic 80s movie feel. But with a Christmas setting, which I love that. I mean, there's a lot of flack that the 80s actually get for their movies, but in my opinion, best decade for film.
So good.
So good. And you put Christmas on top of it, and it's put my two favorite things in a box and wrap it up. Here we go.
Did you hear that the Home Alone house they were doing an Airbnb giveaway last year?
Yes.
Man, I would pay a lot to do that.
I wonder what it's like on the inside, though, because they didn't shoot the movie on the interior of that house.
They shot it in high school?
I think the same school that they shot The Breakfast Club in, if I'm not mistaken.
But they used the outside of that house from Chicago.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he shot everything in Chicago.
I mean, who didn't want to live in that house?
Oh, I mean... and we recreated it one time.
Yeah.
Got all the pieces together, and... I mean, just the details that you notice when you're looking for those pieces in particular, just everything from the poinsettias to like the random little trinkets that are around.
The whole set, cool. Every set had red and green in it. The kitchen, the bathroom, the bedroom, the living room, the den, it all had red and green.
Yep.
It was brilliant.
And did you watch the Netflix series, The Movies That Made Us?
Yeah.
When they did
that one was
behind the scenes, and they talk about how they literally did that on purpose. They're like, we want everything Christmas colors.
Christmas, we like when Christmas throws up.
Yes, 100%. And it did in that house because carpet is green and carpet is red, walls are red and green.
Oh, man.
Like, only works in Christmas time. I don't know how I'd feel about red and green everywhere.
But in the 90s, it was that maroon and hunter green color for sure.
Which is true. Which is true.
So it kind of worked.
No.
I don't think you could recreate that today.
I don't think you could either. And, they've tried many a time.
Good luck.
But you just can't. I think this latest one with the British kid was the closest recreation of it, but you can't capture it.
No, you're right, because they use like Alexa, right? In it and stuff like that, but just doesn't give you that homey.
No.
Like it's lost all the homey feeling.
Not the same. And the kid was kind of just a douche in the new one. And I'm like, I love Kevin. Like, you root for Kevin. This other kid, you're like, I hope they kidnap
Kevin
you.
was a bit of a douche, too.
He was, but he was.
But we all laughed at him.
Like, funny douche. Like, he made it funny when he was being a douche.
I know. I hated when Buzz put the candles up to his ear in the second one. Like, that makes me so mad. And he calls him, a trout sniffer?
Yeah.
Bye-bye, Buzz.
Bye-bye, Buzz. Well, Buzz did go bye-bye.
Yeah, he did.
He's in jail right now, isn't he?
Poor Buzz, yeah.
Where's Buzz
What do you think his girlfriend's saying?
Woof. Woof. For sure. What did he do? Like,
I don't think it was good.
Or something?
Yeah, I feel like it was something to that effect.
That
Buzz. We should all know better.
And he was just in something promoting like Home Alone.
Yeah, wasn't he was the security officer in Home Alone whatever, 5 or 4 or 6 or
That's
10.
Right.
Yeah.
And he did an interview, I think, on The Movies That Made Us or something.
I feel like he was a part of the house or something too, or the giveaway or something.
Probably.
I don't remember, but either way, sad.
Not the face you want promoting those movies now.
No.
Oh, but then Macaulay Culkin did his I think it was a Google Home ad,
did. That was great.
Which brilliant. Loved it. And they're like in the house.
So good.
Like recreated the house, everything, and using technology the way he would have if Kevin had all of it, I
mean, it's pretty great.
That's a pretty smart ad.
So is that Capital One with Catherine O'Hara yelling Kevin, because we all look up, right? And it's Kevin Hart, and you're like, oh, God, that's freaking great.
You got to keep track of your Kevins or something like that.
So
what
great.
Does he say?
How did you do it again or something? Yeah. She's like, well, it's Christmas. It's tradition.
It's so funny.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
It's classic. And the fact that, you can talk to almost anyone, and they've seen Home Alone. It's just instant classic that you don't get a lot of now, like a new idea for a Christmas movie that actually turns into classic.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Elf is the last one that I'm like, oh, that was a decent Christmas movie that was made.
Yep.
What about Christmas Story? What is it called again? Christmas Story. A Christmas Story. Christmas?
Yeah.
What do you think of that? Did you watch that?
Yep. I loved it.
I loved it too, and I didn't like the original Christmas Story.
I liked it better than the original, personally.
So did I.
I think the story was just more relatable, which maybe it's because, I didn't grow up in the 50s or whatever.
Right.
I didn't grow up in the 70s when the sequel takes place either, but
you can relate to it.
Yeah, it felt more relatable. It felt more homey almost. Yeah. And the story was just better. I feel like, more well done. But yeah, no, I really like that. And I love how they brought the cast back for that one too.
Yeah, it was great.
That's another one. You can't do it without the kid. They tried with
I didn't even know there was one.
Yeah. Apparently it's horrible. Haven't seen it. If you've seen it, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
I have no idea.
I saw it because when I was looking for Christmas Story Christmas, I was like, oh, what's Christmas Story 2? Is that the same thing? No, it's a whole different movie.
And they just try to play it off with recasting all of the characters.
You can't.
Same names and everything. And it's like, you know what that kid looks like, even if you've seen A Christmas Story once.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do that.
You do.
No, that was a good one. Another new one, though, Ryan Reynolds, Will
Oh
Ferrell,
my God.
Spirited
That was
just came
great.
out. And Will Ferrell proved again that he is a Christmas G. I don't know what you
They're
want to call
great.
it.
He's a G for sure.
Yeah, I mean, and it's a musical, which was surprising to me.
Yeah.
But no, I really enjoyed that one too. I think the music's fun and just a fun twist on a classic story.
Because it's a twist on Scrooge.
Yep.
Correct?
Yep.
Like Christmas Carol and Ryan Reynolds is a Scrooge and Will was a Scrooge.
Yeah, he was like the Scrooge.
The Scrooge, right. Because, yeah, it's great. There's some really good moments in there. Like when he sees the costume party or whatever.
Yes.
And he sees Buddy,
Yes.
right? And he's like, what does he say?
He goes, "You look stupid."
You're like expecting him to say, "Oh my God, you look so cool,"
Yes,
or something like.
Because he almost goes into full buddy mode when he starts the sentence, then he's just like, "Stupid."
God dang it. Wouldn't it have been funny if he would have been like, "You look like a cotton-headed ninny muggins," or something like that would have called back the movie?
Yes.
It was still funny, but.
That would have been phenomenal.
Yeah, it was great.
No, I loved that one. I loved the twist on that story, but obviously Will Ferrell, Elf.
Oh,
Classic.
Elf is a classic. I mean, there's some people, it's a love or hate for people.
Yeah.
And I love the movie.
Oh, I think it's hilarious. I think it's like heartwarming.
Yeah.
And they made it with like next to nothing. Like,
really?
Didn't cost much for them to make that movie at all. And they just like went out and did it. Will Ferrell wasn't a big, huge star at the time. Like that movie
That's valid.
basically boosted him.
What year was that? 03, 04? Something like that?
It's a good question.
I think I was in college when it came out.
It was probably around there. 04. That sounds right. But yeah, I mean, classic movie.
So great. Favorite part of that movie?
I mean, there's a couple. Probably either the snowball fight or when he calls Peter Dinklage an angry elf. You're
so great.
Angry elf.
So great.
Or when they're in the mailroom. That's classic too.
That's so great. The sucky thing and everything.
Sucky.
You've dressed up as Buddy the Elf.
A couple
for
of
different
times.
things.
A time or two.
I think about, and I don't know if we can throw the clip up, but when you were walking across Burdick Expressway, one of our main roads in this town, and you're like crosswalking it like he did in New York, and I cannot.
Just doing it.
Like I can't. You're full dressed in Buddy.
I love it.
These people, it's like school time getting out.
Yep.
It's right around to school.
Yep. They're just like looking at me. They stop at the crosswalk for me.
I'm dead.
Just
like
going. There was one car that's still going. I'm like, no, they're gonna hit me, but I'm just taking.
It's like
my
New
time.
York. Like, be careful.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. Gonna get hit by a taxi out here.
You might. Anyways,
No.
It's hilarious. It's one of my favorite Buddy moments with you.
I mean, the buddy walk. I am proud to say that I've gotten that down. I did it at a school recently and walked in, and the principal was like, "You were in character as soon as you were walking up to the building, like you were doing the walk." And I'm like, "Yep, I was." Just arms swinging, legs fully
You're the best.
spread.
You're the best, Buddy.
It's just so much fun.
Yeah.
It's a fun character. That is a movie that I wish I could have made, like been in, because he just got to do whatever.
Right?
Like probably 80% just improv in that movie.
It's such a great movie.
I think if I remember right, they literally went to New York, had Will Ferrell go out in the streets, and they just filmed him. Because like I said, he wasn't a big celebrity, so he wasn't getting recognized all the time.
Just like you right now.
Yeah,
you know?
just walking out in the
You
streets.
in 10 years. We're not going to be able to do that.
Yeah, I won't be able to walk in the streets as Buddy the Elf. But yeah, and he's just eating gum off of the streets.
Ugh.
Every time still I'm like,
Mm-mm.
oh no, don't do it.
Mm-mm.
Gosh, no, that's classic. They're singing in the shower when they're singing, "I really can't stay."
I'm not singing the rest of that. But yes, I know the part you're talking about.
Yes. No, I love that movie. Great cast. The
It is.
dad passed away.
I know, so sad to watch
So
it.
sad.
But like, Mary, what's her name? Steenburgen? I don't know if I ever get her last name right, but they were in Step Brothers
Yes,
together,
yep.
right? And then James Caan, I mean, brilliant.
So sad.
It is really sad.
Didn't the guy who played Santa Claus in that one also pass?
Did he?
I think so.
He might have. I don't know.
So sad.
I just love how Buddy, he's an adult and he's fully immersed in the magic of Santa and Christmas. Like, that's the best part of it.
Oh, yeah. And I feel like I felt that energy in Spirited, too, which is just fun.
Yeah.
He's just a child at heart, and you can see it in all of his roles.
Ryan Reynolds, I have like, I don't hate him. You know, I don't hate.
Where are you going with
Ryan?
This?
I've just never like loved him in anything, I guess.
Oh.
Like, just friends. Like, I like him, okay? Like,
oh no, we're getting controversy.
No, not at all. I've never had anything against Ryan Reynolds, but like, he's in like movies that I don't really watch.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, Deadpool, not in your lane.
Yeah, it's not what I watch. Like, Just Friends with I forget her name, Amy Smart. Oh my god, I feel bad that I even said that out loud because I'm probably wrong.
I don't remember. I have
and
seen
like
that
The
movie
Proposal with Sandra Bullock, like
yeah,
yes,
Just Friends, Christmas movie.
Yeah, I think it's kind of Christmassy.
Yeah, I mean, takes place at holiday season when he goes back home.
Yeah, but either way, Spirited, he was brilliant.
Oh, so good. He played the role
dance
so well, but
he's
also,
just like that sharp tongue,
he's
like
also
that wit.
just Ryan Reynolds in everything he's in.
Yeah, that's right.
Like
and, like I have seen Deadpool, and he's great. Like, I'm not saying I just have never liked his movies. I guess
that's valid. It's not your genre.
No, exactly.
You know, him
but it's
being
not
buried
him.
alive.
Yeah, no,
you know, not your genre.
It's not. That's fine. But this was, and he was great.
Oh yeah, Christmas.
Him and Will were hilarious in it.
And they were in one movie together, but they had never acted together or met before because they were in like different scenes.
Till this
filmed.
movie?
So this was the first time they had been on screen together and like met. And
they were great.
So good. I mean, their chemistry was phenomenal.
And I just think he's hilarious, and so is Will Ferrell.
Oh yeah, they together. I'm sure that was just like impossible to film any scenes because they're just cracking jokes the whole time.
Yeah, because who was in that? Octavia Spencer?
Yep.
She was great.
Oh, yeah.
So sweet.
A lot of up-and-coming talent, too, I feel like, in that. Tracy Morgan's in it, too, which is, like, funny. He plays Death.
They were all great, and I can't remember the other gal's name that liked Ryan Reynolds. Didn't they get together? Ooh, anyways, she was really sweet, though, too, and it was just such a cool movie that you weren't expecting it.
Yeah. And I mean, I saw a video about that like a year and a half, 2 years ago almost. Didn't know anything like that it was going to be a Christmas movie. I knew it was going to be a musical. And then all of a sudden it's like, boom, Ryan Reynolds, Will Ferrell Christmas movie. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it was cool.
Interesting. Had high hopes and I was not disappointed, which usually if I have high hopes, tend to have them too high. But this one.
No, it was good. I agree. Good. There was 2 good movies. I feel like Christmas Story, Christmas, and then Spirited.
Yeah.
That's pretty decent for a year.
Yep. Did you watch the other big new Christmas movie that came out with Lindsay Lohan?
I did.
Falling for Christmas, I think is what it's called.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
Yeah, I did watch that.
What'd you think of that one?
I thought it was I like Hallmark.
Yeah. And that's what it was. Was a Hallmark movie.
Exactly. And it was just cool to see her again.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I feel like this is going to boost her career again. And she's going to be in a lot of things. I don't know if that's the genre she's going to do from now on. Cheesy rom-com-esque. Yeah,
she did good. I thought it was good. I mean.
Definitely.
But it was Hallmarky and kitschy. Did you watch it?
Oh, yeah, I watched it. It had moments that made me laugh.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if it was more like me laughing at the awkwardness of what's happening, but it was heartwarming, cute. I ain't going to that one thinking this is going to be a cinematic masterpiece, No, it
was good to see her again.
Yeah.
For sure, yeah.
Definitely. But other than that, I haven't seen many new Christmas movies that have come out that have like stuck in my mind in the last few years.
No.
Like this year was a big year, I feel like, for the Christmas genre of movie.
Yeah, I feel like I can't think of any that I have to see.
No.
I mean, The Holiday, I don't remember when that came out. Was that like a 2000 late 2000s? Yes. Do you like that one or no?
I think it's good. I've seen it twice, I think. It's not like my every year watch, you know?
I watch it every year.
Really?
Probably not during Christmas season either, too. Like, it's
Interesting.
one I love. I just think that's
Yeah,
fantastic show.
That one and Love Actually, I don't watch every year.
Don't watch Love Actually.
No, I'm not a fan, really. It's too much for me.
It's cute. Like, the music's good. There's some... But then I'm like, why is this happening? And what's going on here? And
it's so overhyped, in my opinion.
Yeah, but there's some characters in there that you're like, God, I really like them.
Big cast members. Yeah. Like, huge cast.
And the little boy is so cute.
Yes.
And the little girl.
Yes.
Like, they're so adorable.
I see a lot about it on TikTok right now. I feel like it's kind of a comeback here. But yeah, Holiday and that one. I've seen it twice.
Oh, sad.
Yeah.
The Holiday you've only seen twice?
I'd probably enjoy it more now than when I watched it.
That's true. You're a young pup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. Gosh, what else? I mean, I mentioned The Grinch as well with Jim Carrey.
I mean,
you can't Max. You know,
I can't make those.
Holiday, hoody, buddy. I want a Grinch costume so bad.
Well, manifest it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
get
that
furry green costume.
The full everything.
Okay. Can we talk real quick about how the videos where a Grinch comes and scares kids that are taking photos?
Yeah.
Nightmare material.
Great trend.
Great trend to watch. But as a kid, can you imagine?
I mean, your niece can't watch The Grinch.
No, she had nightmares from the Jim Carrey one.
Imagine if she's taking pictures and that face pops up.
We'd never be able to watch it again.
No, she'd never take pictures again.
No.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's great. And he's all over my TikTok right now.
Who, Jim Carrey or The Grinch?
The Grinch, the character, Universal's version of it.
Yeah.
Because they have him at Universal Studios.
Oh, that's cool.
So people can go meet him, take pictures.
Cool.
And the guy sounds just like Jim Carrey's Grinch. And people bring him gifts like onions and random things.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
And he's hilarious, but it's all over my For You page. Everybody's going to see him right now. And last year it was the same thing.
Interesting. I've seen a lot of I understood why the Grinch lived by himself with his dog. I'm like, I kind of feel that.
I get it. You know, all the Who's down in Whoville, we're all just kind of a bunch of dicks. I don't like.
I know.
You know, he wouldn't have gone and hid away if everyone just maybe accepted him.
Just was nice.
Turn someone into a real asshole.
Man.
When you're just painted as a villain, huh?
Yeah, in that when he's young, in every Grinch that I've ever seen, it just breaks my heart.
He's just bullied.
Yeah.
Straight up bullied. So, yeah, he hid away.
Yeah. I understand it.
I get it. I would too. I'd go live on Mount Crumpness or whatever it's called. And, you know I wouldn't eat trash, probably. But, he's got a cool cave.
He does. I mean, he's figured it out, and
church it up a little bit, but
church it out. And he's living just fine.
Yeah,
that's what I do agree. But I mean, come on, Cindy Lou. That's when you're like, okay,
yeah,
this is why Christmas is still relevant, because there are Cindy Lou's out there.
Yeah, there's a couple Cindy
who
Lou's
I don't know.
Where are you, Christmas?
Best.
Love it.
I literally want to watch that for that song. And it doesn't play till the credits, right? There's some instrumentals, I feel like.
Cindy Lou Who sings it.
Oh, right.
In the movie, but then what's her face?
Faith.
Yeah, Faith sings it in the credits.
So good.
So good.
Cindy Lou's so cute in that movie.
I feel like the Grinch most days when I have a busy schedule,
Who doesn't?
But my schedule's full. I'm booked.
God, you're great at
4 o'clock, what a win self-pity. 4:30, solve world hunger. Tell no one. 5 o'clock, dinner with me. I can't cancel that again.
That's so great. You're great.
5:30, something with self-loathing. What else does he do? I'm booked. Yeah, match.
He does great. Jim Carrey, phenomenal in that movie.
I love Jim Carrey personally.
How long did it take him to get into that costume every day?
A lot.
Or every filming?
I don't remember the exact number, but it was
It was like
hours.
10 hours or
It was
something weird.
hours. And I actually saw a little like parody trailer of The Grinch where they turned it into like a horror movie, with Jim Carrey's thing, and they did like a documentary spoof because Jim Carrey had a documentary come out about his time playing Andy. What's his last name? Comedian. It was Man on the Moon or something was the movie.
I've never saw it, but I
He's the
know
comedian
what
who
you're
got
talking
like
about.
punched in the face on
Yeah.
that one talk show. Like crazy
What the
guy.
heck is that called?
Andy. I can't remember his last name, but they took clips from that and put like the voiceovers of how Jim just was in character, and when you were talking to Jim, it wasn't him, it was Andy, and they made it look like it was for the Grinch. So funny because they're doing the makeup behind the scenes, and he's just looking like miserable, like he wants to shank someone.
That's hilarious.
But yeah,
He's great. I think Jim Carrey's a very funny fella.
oh definitely. And production design, the sets in that movie,
Yeah. I would love to redo something like that.
insane.
Yeah.
And I wonder if they still have that up at like the actual Universal Studios, not the theme park, but the like actual studio lot. Because I mean, Whoville could not have been like a simple set to put together.
No.
You got the mountain, the downtown with the weird rounded set objects and buildings. So cool.
Good.
And the cast is great in that too. Is that Molly Shannon in there? Yep. Yeah, I mean,
I can't remember the other gal, but she's
the one who plays Martha May.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the heck is her name?
I just picture her with the light gun, putting the lights.
Yeah. Man, who doesn't want one of those?
Yeah.
I'd take one of those.
Molly Shannon's on the roof, just like.
I got it. I need some lights up on the house, but I'm kind of grinchy this year.
Nobody's home.
Yeah, exactly.
That's great.
That is a good movie.
Yeah, it is. What's another Christmas classic? What's like a OG classic film that you love for the holidays?
I mean, I don't know if it's cliche or kitschy or whatever, but like White Christmas and It's a Wonderful Life are two that they never get old.
No.
And they're old.
Yeah, I mean, valid. It's a Wonderful Life is like a fave.
Yeah.
For me, over White Christmas, personally, I love It's a Wonderful Life.
It's so good.
Yeah, that's one that'll just make you cry.
Yeah, every time.
Yep. I mean, Ted Lasso is sitting there watching it, and he says something like,
That's valid.
"This is much better than sitting inside watching It's a Wonderful Life on repeat 50 times."
Oh, it makes the person really sad. And I feel like it's more relevant to the world today than it's been in a very long time.
Oh, yeah, especially with the storyline going on in the world.
Yeah, like it's obviously a different realm about it, but there's a lot of people going through the same stuff that he's going through.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, he just holds himself with like
Man.
such happiness, and yes, you would never even know it if you didn't see the backstory within the film,
Yeah.
And then at the end, it's like he's an angry elf for a reason.
Yeah.
Like,
he's given and given and given and given and given and given.
So, he's yelling at his family and yelling at his son's teacher on the phone.
Oh, yeah, that was
getting punched in the face, It's a wonderful life.
I mean, but it's like so dang heartwarming, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a very sad flick, but there's something about the snow falling and him running through the town at the end.
Even in black and white, it's like beautiful.
Do you like it better in color or black and white?
I don't know. I feel like I've always seen it in black and white. I think I've only seen it in color once. So I would probably say black and white. It just gives that classic film feel.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's no doubt that's how to watch it.
And then White Christmas, I mean, great casting. Obviously.
So good. The songs.
Yeah. I mean, you could not do that movie with a different cast in the leading roles, No,
it was Rosemary Clooney and was it Bing?
Yep.
Crosby and
Crosby. I don't know the other guy's name.
I don't know the other
Bing
like
is
the
like
gal in the Yeah.
And I mean, when that movie came out, I bet that was huge.
Who doesn't think of him when you hear the song White Christmas?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I can see like the album artwork for Bing Crosby Christmas albums.
I know.
You know, like it's just his head pretty much. Like,
I mean, his voice is
yeah,
to die for.
Yeah. It's awesome. I mean, that movie, there's some dance sequences in there that I'm like, oh, okay.
Like it gives me like early Rockettes vibes and like just Broadway vibes.
Yes.
You know?
Definitely.
But the storyline there is so great. Like the general is he's forgotten.
Yes. And I wonder if like that is more of a B line story compared to like the A, which is like the romance.
Absolutely, yeah.
And then
I guess I never thought about that.
You've got the general, which is a better story in my opinion than the romance.
Too. Yeah, agreed.
But it's just cool that they have both of those going within the same movie, which is just how classic movies were, you know.
I agree. I feel like I was more interested in seeing the general get happy and feel like noticed and worthy and valued again than normally like I like a good love story and like
a little rom-com.
You get together in the end, you know, but when I see him at the end when he's like I get teary-eyed talking about it.
Oh no.
Like it's so great.
I mean,
so great.
Because like if in the movie, if the chick did end up leaving and then come back, I'd be like, whatever, Bing's fine.
Yeah, he'll live. Yeah.
I don't care. Whatever.
I mean, it's cute.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm glad you came back, but you should have just asked for the answers in the first place.
Yeah. Why do we assume?
Let's not assume. You know what they say.
Mm-hmm.
Make the
just pieces out, doesn't ask him what's happening.
Yeah.
He has all good intentions, but this is what we do as humans. We assume the worst.
Writes a letter
just leave.
Writes a letter to his sister, friend, whatever she is, and is like, hey, I'm out of here. Doesn't tell her why. Is like, bye.
Yeah. Like,
so then she's like, is it something I did? Like, she really ruined life for everyone doing that. So
for no reason.
She had no idea. And it all stems down to the little housekeeper lady who's eavesdropping on the telephone.
She was.
So canceled.
Yeah, why wouldn't we anyways, that's why movies are movies, right?
Yeah, it just gets me going.
Did you see the SNL episode with Steve Martin and Martin Short?
I have not yet.
They did a recreation of On the Train when they sing the song Snow.
Oh.
You know, when they're like, Snow.
With both of them in it?
Yeah, and I think it was Cecily and Keenan.
Oh, I love that.
Hilarious.
I love that. I mean, I really like Steve and Martin.
They're great together.
I think they're hilarious. And
they just roast each other.
All the time. Yeah. They were on Jimmy Fallon and they did that.
Yeah,
and,
they're hilarious.
Jimmy Fallon, by the way, doing lots of Christmas stuff right now.
He is.
I saw the one with him and James Corden, and then he did another thing with Dolly Parton.
I did not see the Dolly Parton. I saw the James Corden.
Tell you what, he's doing a lot of singing this holiday season.
He's pretty decent at like impressions.
Oh yeah, he is.
and all those. I saw him sing Elvis on the Shelvis or something. Yes. What was that?
It's like Elf on the Shelf.
Austin Butler was in
Austin Butler was on, so they did Elvis on the Shelvis. So that's kind of another Christmas little bit that he did. You know, Elf on the Shelf. But yeah, and a few years back he did like COVID Christmas or something like that with Ariana Grande, Megan Thee Stallion and stuff, trying to make a big Christmas song. But yeah, no, lots of Christmas out there.
I feel like Jimmy Fallon brings me back to SNL and like the best Christmas skits ever.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think of him and like Justin Timberlake. Like the Christmas specials on SNL back when they were on it frequently is like the bomb. And they replay it still today. I feel like they don't even make like a new Christmas special.
They do like like Christmas memories or like the best of Christmas and
which is the way to do it.
What's it like? Bring it on down to Rapperville.
Yeah, bring it on down.
I mean, they're like big gifts and stuff, and I mean, it's so
I love that bit.
Great.
So good. So good.
I don't know. There's some really good SNL Christmas. Like, was it Alec Baldwin and Molly Shannon? And oh man, I
Sweaty
feel
balls?
yes. Isn't that at Christmas? I feel
Like
like that's
Christmas,
Christmassy.
Thanksgiving, holiday season time. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's a classic.
Man, just some really good SNL times for Christmas skits for sure.
It's not the same as it once was.
It's not.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
That's why we don't run things for 50 plus seasons.
Yeah, I think it had.
You know, you hit your peak and then you got to move on.
I mean, I feel like in today's day, world changes a lot quicker than it used to.
Definitely. And now you're watching content in all different ways. So you can't just have old NBC with Saturday Night Live.
No. You want it, like I watch it every week and I'm like, please just.
I've probably never watched it live.
Really?
Fun fact. I think
ever?
I don't think I've ever watched it live.
Ever?
No, I think I've either watched recordings or binged it on Netflix.
Okay. I used to. I mean, it was Saturday nights. That was the thing to do.
That's crazy. I was too young. In the good years.
You were actually. You were way too young. You were born in what, 98, 99?
99.
I was graduating 2000.
Well.
2000. That's why I'm old and I'm talking about this stuff. Anyways.
Are there any other Christmas classics that you enjoy? What about Christmas Vacation? Oh.
Here's the deal.
Slapstick, similar to Home Alone.
Yes, like I'm like, come on. I don't know. Honestly,
Chevy Chase.
Yeah, and Chevy's good.
Not in real life. I heard he's a real douche.
Really? Oh, sad.
Terrible to work with.
I don't have to see it. I don't remember last time I've seen it.
Yeah.
It's not one of those ones that I have to watch. Do I get references to it like Cousin Eddie and the shitter's full and like the cat electrocuted and I understand all that.
The car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't have to watch it.
I don't have to watch it either. Yeah, it's not on my.
I know. I feel bad because like that's like a probably top 5 of people's favorite Christmas movies,
you ask
right?
People, and it's definitely on their list, which is funny, but not for me.
Nah.
Not for me. Polar Express.
Oh, come on. I cry every time.
Classic dreamer movie right there.
Every time. The bell, he doesn't believe. And it's in his pocket. Like, and then
it rings.
I can't.
Did you know Tom Hanks played the boy, the hobo, Santa Claus, and the conductor?
I didn't know he played the boy, but I knew he played...
Crazy.
Not all of the others, maybe 2 of them. You know, because you can tell you could have a whole episode on Tom Hanks.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
he's brilliant.
Phenomenal.
What about, before we get into Die Hard, because we have to discuss that at the very end. What about Christmas Chronicles? Have you seen that on Netflix?
I've seen it once.
Kurt Russell?
Yeah, I've seen it once. I think it's a good, more recent movie, compared to everything else that's come out.
And Christmas Chronicles 2.
Yeah,
with Goldie's in it.
Number 2, which I like that. They're both in it.
It's great, right?
Yeah, that's fun.
I thought it was cool. It was different.
Yeah. No, I like that for sure. I thought he was the better of the Santa Clauses since, like, Tim Allen.
Oh, Santa Claus.
In the Santa Claus, which...
Santa Clauses.
I haven't watched it yet.
You haven't? I'm up to I still have that last episode to finish.
Is there only one left, or are they all out?
Yeah, they're all out.
Okay. I gotta binge it then. I've been waiting until they're all out. But yeah, I haven't watched it yet. And I love that's the Santa Claus is in my top 5.
Really?
Yeah, the first 2.
It's good.
Sure.
I mean, you can't not.
Yeah, and Martin Short comes in the third one.
Yeah.
And he's classic. He plays Jack Frost.
So good.
But no, I love those movies. And that's another one that's just like, oh,
Yeah.
He's losing his son and his family, and he's just like,
oh man, brutal, right?
Yeah.
No one believes him.
No.
Except his son.
Ugh. But, I mean, Tim Allen, he cracks me up all the time. I think he's super funny.
He's great.
And he's a great Santa. But yeah, that's another good one.
Miracle on 34th Street?
Yeah. Which one? The original or the one with
I've seen both.
Matilda Girl?
Matilda Girl.
What's her name?
I think Pierce is in it too, isn't he? Pierce Brosnan? No?
Is he?
Who's the is it, oh my gosh, Kelly Preston, I think, John Travolta's wife
It might
that
be.
passed away. She, I believe, is the mom to.
Okay.
Is it Mira Wilson?
Yes. And that came out what, 90s?
So good, and it makes me cry too. I mean, it's come on, it's classic.
That one that's a crier. That's for sure.
I can't remember who the main guy is. You have to look that up. No. The
Pop?
ish, not the father. But they get together in the end, right?
Yeah, the lover boy.
I can't think of any others. I feel bad, but
I'm like looking at them in my head of
Yeah.
what I have. Oh, yeah. I mean,
we didn't even have a list. We just went off of what we were
thinking.
But
I feel like those are most of my favorites we've talked about already for sure. Yeah, I don't think. I mean, you've got the classic cartoons, you know, Frosty,
right, Rudolph.
Yeah. Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Those are great.
Loved those as a kid. I remember being in the trailer and like watching those.
I was in the trailer watching those.
I was watching them on like ABC Family or
Absolutely.
whatever. And yeah, that's like classic. That's like warm home feeling, like, oh,
the Saturday night specials or whatever on TV. Yeah.
Yes.
That was
loved that.
Great memories for sure.
What about is it Jack Frost where is Kevin Costner?
No.
Who is it?
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
Yes. Turns into a snowman, dies and turns into a snowman.
No. When anyone dies, I'm out. Especially if we're at Christmas.
But he comes back as a snowman.
I know, but no.
It's so heartwarming.
No.
Oh, jeez.
It's like right away. It's like,
boom.
Real life.
Yeah.
Here's Christmas.
Yeah.
You know,
Grandma got ran over by a reindeer.
Christmas
he got hit
is magic.
by a car.
So that's what I like to keep it as.
That's valid. I mean, Jack Frost was one that was on ABC Family when I was at Grandma's house. I remember that, making cookies, and that was on.
Yeah, I get that. That's understandable.
Those are like deep dive Christmas movies.
Jingle All the Way, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh yeah, that's a classic. Trying to get that action figure.
What toy was it? Yeah. That was great. That was a good one.
That's a fun one for sure. They shot that at the Mall of America.
Did they?
In Minnesota, I believe.
That's cool.
Yeah. When he's running through the stores and stuff on.
It's great.
It's crowds everywhere and stuff.
I don't have to watch it, but it's a good show.
Yeah, when it's on, I'll watch it for sure. But yeah, those classics, you know, classic cartoons. Gotta love them. I don't watch them as much now as I did when I was younger, though. So maybe I'll watch them again here this year. Probably not. It's almost over.
I think it's kind of sometimes the memories of them too. And you know it's not going to be the same when you watch it.
Yeah.
You know, like you have these great memories and I already know that it's probably not going to be the same feeling that I got.
I mean, like Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Loved it. Was super like scary for me as a kid though.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Loved it. Cartoons were scary back then though.
They were.
Like
it's fun watching old movies that I used to watch when I was a kid with my niece.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh man, I get to kind of relive being a kid again.
Yeah, that's cool.
And like the magic of seeing it and you know.
That's awesome. So. What else do we have for some Christmas movies? We got Vince Vaughn and Reese Witherspoon in Four Christmases. That one, I don't watch that one every year.
I don't watch it every year. I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Once in a while.
Yeah.
It's funny. They're hilarious together, those
definitely. That one's equivalent for me to Christmas with the Cranks. Like, it's like a funny one that I enjoy. Jamie Lee Curtis
Christmas
and
with the Cranks.
Tim Allen in that one. But
yeah, that
I don't
makes
have
sense.
to watch it every year. You know? Like, if it's on, I'll watch it. I'll enjoy it. But
two similar ones, yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
What else do we have?
Prancer. You ever seen Prancer?
I think I've seen it once.
No. That's a yearly thing for me.
Really? Isn't it super sad?
It's ish. I mean, I cry every time, but I'm like a crier. Like it brings up emotions and feelings, and I'm like,
oh no.
And Christmas for sure. But my mom, it's one of my mom's favorites. Like Prancer is she's got to watch it. It has Sam Elliott as a young buck.
Oh,
he's the dad in it. It's just and it's set in like the 80s, and it's nostalgia at its finest. And
Sam Elliott, he talks.
I mean, come on,
super low.
Sam Elliott.
Super cowboy there.
Old guys, he'd be one.
Nine.
Yeah. But like you have like it's one I have to watch every year.
That's
And I've
interesting.
had my niece watch it because it's like one of those movies I grew up with mom and my sister watching, and it's it's just a good heartwarming story, honestly.
I'll have to give that one another watch.
You
Give it another try.
She's a full-on believer.
Yeah.
And you just that magic, like
you gotta love it.
You do.
You
and
gotta
Prancer
love it.
comes and saves her, and like when he flies away, like
oh no.
Yeah, like it's the best, and she just doesn't stop believing.
Oh, I love it.
Don't stop
Journey.
believing.
Journey.
And yeah, she doesn't have a mom. Lost her mom, and yeah, I
See,
can't
that's
imagine.
Why it's sad. That's probably why I don't watch it.
It's like Jack Frost. You're right.
Well,
but you don't actually see him.
The dad sticks around. He's just a snowman. Okay.
Okay. Mom's up in heaven.
Well, is she talking?
No.
Exactly.
So you just get like the reference of mom is not here.
What's his name? Who plays him again? Kevin Costner? No.
Oh my gosh. No, it's Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton. Every time. Jeez. They don't even like look alike.
No.
A little. They're,
no.
Middle-aged white
Kevin,
men.
another old guy. Hey, have you seen Yellowstone? You'd understand.
I gotta watch it.
Anyway.
Anywho, what about Gremlins?
No.
Not a Christmas movie?
No.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you.
Takes place in Christmas time.
No.
And Mogwai is a Christmas present.
No.
From his dad.
No.
Why?
No.
But he's so cute.
If I want to watch a Christmas movie, I'm not going to be scared by any little creature.
What are you scared about? They're not scary unless you get water on them.
Yeah. That's meant for Halloween. That's like the cusp of Halloween and Christmas.
No.
Gremlins should be for.
Black Christmas is a Halloween movie.
I don't know what that is.
There's a couple Halloween horror movies. There's one that's really good.
I heard there was a new one with Hopper from Stranger Things that came out.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it because I'm not going to watch a horror Christmas movie.
I don't remember what it's called. But yeah.
That makes zero sense to me.
It's like badass. What is it?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I will never watch it. Speaking of bad Santa?
Bad Santa?
Nah.
Not a fan.
It's fine.
Yeah. I've seen it once.
Yeah.
Never
I just
have to watch it again.
I don't want bad or scary or horror or anything associated with Christmas.
There's one movie called Better Watch Out, and it's a
never heard of it.
Thriller Christmas movie. And it's basically Home Alone if it were a horror movie.
Better Watch Out. That makes it very not nice to even say that song.
Well,
you better watch out. You better not cry.
No. It's not Santa. It's not like horror. It's like a kid. It's Home Alone.
Never.
In an adult horror way.
Okay, but still, no.
It's great. Loved it. Very gory.
Let's talk about Die Hard.
Die Hard. What do you think? Christmas movie or not?
Absolutely not. 100%. You?
I would argue that it maybe takes place in Christmas time. Not a Die Hard fan.
Oh, okay.
I don't care.
I'm not a Die Hard fan. It's a classic movie for its time.
I mean, it's Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
Love Bruce.
Absolutely. I feel like he settled the debate, though.
Yeah?
Because it's a big debate.
Yeah. Oh, every year. Huge.
It's in our family. It's
people fight about it.
It's Christmas. It's not.
Yeah.
And there is no in between.
No. People punch each other over this. This is the type of thing that people get coal for their friends on Christmas for.
Christmas gets scary.
Yeah. Just to throw chunks of coal. Yeah, you're an idiot. You're wrong.
Chucking coal at each other.
You're wrong. I'm right. I'm smart. You're dumb.
Bruce, I don't remember what it was on, so I'm sure you could YouTube it or whatever.
Yeah,
but Bruce talks and he's like, "No, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie."
But it's snowing when there's things blowing up.
If it comes from Bruce, I'm believing him.
Oh, you can believe in Bruce?
Just like Santa.
Bruce Willis has never played Santa.
I will never stop believing. I know, but I will never stop believing.
What's that line from that movie?
What?
Die Hard.
I don't know.
The big line from Die Hard. Producer? Big line from Die Hard. Isn't there like a quote? Talking to you, bro. Yippee-ki-yay, mother trucker.
That is not Christmas. That is not nice.
Come on, it's like snowing the whole time.
No.
I mean, I would argue it's Christmas.
Okay, well.
Not in my top 10.
We can agree to disagree. I don't expect everyone to be on the same side of Die Hard.
Well, I guess we're chucking coal at each other on Christmas.
Yeah, I don't have any here.
Jeez.
Because I like Christmas.
Yeah, that's valid. That's valid.
And so do you.
Yeah, I do love Christmas. It's the best time.
It really is.
It really is. Now, if you Scrooges out there would stop being such Scrooges, be a much happier time. But it's fine.
But I also understand why Scrooge was a Scrooge. Just like the Grinch was a Grinch. I get it.
Yeah.
You just want people to be kind.
Yeah, Max, his only friend.
Yeah.
And that's the tea.
It is.
But anyways, I don't think we missed any, but if we did, be sure to comment your favorite Christmas movie.
Yeah.
If we missed one, leave it in the comments. And be sure to subscribe. You got to hit that subscribe button. Give us some thumbs up.
Yeah, you do.
And yeah.
Can I come back?
I think so.
Yeah?
I think you can come back. We could talk about some more movies and TV shows.
Because I watch a lot of TV.
Do you?
I think we could chat.
I think so. I've been trying to keep up with everything that's been coming out.
I know.
And there's a lot.
We should talk.
There's a lot. We have a lot to discuss.
Okay.
So, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Dakbuster. Be sure to tune in next time for all of our updates on different shows, movies, favorite things. Yeah.
And this guy knows everything, right, about film?
Well,
and then I just love Christmas, and maybe I'll be back and talk more.
Yeah, perfect. And as always, be kind and rewind.
Rewind and Merry Christmas.